What is good, everyone? OG over here from NewsEssence, and welcome to another NewsEssence. Today, we have some amazing topics for you guys. EA is waving that white flag with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those sales must be dipping quite low for them to do what they're doing at this point. We also got Pillars of Eternity 2. Got some more information about that game. That is a highly touted game in terms of the franchise, and it is coming to Nintendo Switch. And then we also have Shantae, my girl. She is back with some action as well. So let's go ahead and get right into this. And we are starting off with EA. Yes, Star Wars Battlefront 2. The gamers have finally won, what, a little bit? How many months are we after release here? Like 5-6 months after release. EA has raised that white flag. They're flailing it around. Don't mind me, guys. Yes, EA has basically disabled, done, revamped everything when it comes to Star Wars Battlefront 2. Big changes coming to that game. They are getting rid of microtransactions in terms of in the progression of the game. There will still be microtransactions, but it will be limited to cosmetics only. Another thing that they're going to be doing here is that they're going to be having it to where when the updates do go live, the progression system is completely revamped, and the star cards, which give access to various buffs, weapons, or capabilities, will only be earned through gameplay. You keep the access to any star cards you already have, though. All heroes and hero ships are now unlocked from the start. While microtransactions exist, like I stated, it is only with cosmetics. So that's something that after all this time, it seems like this has been going on forever, but it's not too old of a game. I think it just came out, what, November of last year. They finally waved the white flag on this one, and you know what, I'm not going to sit here and give them credit for it because everyone was telling them that this is a bad idea. You can pull this type of stuff off in like Madden Ultimate Team because you don't have people that know any better. You can pull it off in FIFA because people like just doing that because FIFA's probably like the only game that they play, so they have excess money to spend on fake digital cards for just broken teams to play against other people who are doing the same thing online. But when it comes to Star Wars, when it comes to the hardcore competitive gamer out there, or the gamer that's buying multiple games, they don't want all their money being spent on microtransactions. They don't want the balance of the game being tilted by microtransactions. They want to be able to get an experience that is balanced, or at least fair, for everyone going into it. So you spend your money, and if you want to spend a bit more money on, I don't know, like a booster pack experience or something like that, or something dumb, or some cosmetics, but not to where you can actually get like loot boxes and to where there's random things that you have to keep on spending, and then people who just keep on spending and with the luck of the draw get stuff that can greatly affect the battles in terms of balance and everything. Hardcore gamers do not want that. You can pull it off with Madden, you can pull it off with FIFA, but you can't do it with games like this. And I'm so happy that they finally just basically waved that white flag, just waved that white flag. And you know what, it should just go to show you this is a very cautionary tale, because I guarantee you that the sales of this game are nowhere near where EA wanted it to be. They can sit there and say, oh well, we sold 9 million, and then more, it was like 7 million, and then they wanted to sell 10 million. I doubt it's anywhere near where the last game was, because the last game actually sold a ton in a very short amount of time. And while it was thin on content, it didn't pull the stuff that this game tried to pull with Star Wars Battlefront 2. So going into the next Star Wars Battlefront, or whatever they decide to do, I think they're going to take a lot of different steps and really just make the microtransactions cosmetic. And if anything, they should look at Overwatch. Look at Rocket League. People spend like crazy when it comes to microtransactions in those games, but that's because they appreciate what the developers did. The developers gave them a lot of content, or they promised more content in Overwatch's case in terms of new characters and all that for free. They just get added in, and then you can use them. And then if you want cosmetics and if you want to give the developers a little bit more money, then you do that. Overwatch makes a ton of money on microtransactions that doesn't affect the game at all. You also have Rocket League. Once again, they make money on microtransactions that doesn't affect the balance of the game at all. So that's the way to go. Have confidence in your game, have confidence in your developers that they can make a game that's so addictive that people are going to want to pay for those cosmetic things. Don't make it to where you force them into it and you disrupt the balance of the game. That was a horrible decision, and they paid for it, definitely paid for it. And I personally feel that this is worthy of them losing the Star Wars license. I don't think that you risk it on EA again, although I think that Disney will do that just because they're already there. So I do feel that they are going to go ahead and use EA again, but at the same time, I mean, what can you do about it? You know, there's nothing that you can really do, but I'm hoping that someone else gets a chance to make some Star Wars games at some point, because I think there's a lot of talented developers that can do a lot better job. But that's just my take on it. What do you guys think about this when it comes to Star Wars Battlefront 2? Are you going to pick up the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the next story here, we've got Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, a features trailer. Now, we heard about this game just a bit ago, and it is coming to Nintendo Switch. The first Pillars of Eternity game actually reviewed really well. I think it has like a high 80s or 90 on Metacritic / OpenCritic. So this is a pretty good franchise, good game. So let's go ahead and get into what this new features trailer is all about. So embark on a deeper adventure. Versus Evil and Obsidian Entertainment have released a new trailer for Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, introducing the RPG features, and that's what I like to hear. So these features highlighted in the trailer include deeper adventure, the ability to choose your companions and captain your ship, a breathing world, ancient secrets, combat, and god hunting. Yo, that sounds crazy. Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire is due out for the PC on May 8th and PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch this holiday. So you guys are checking out this trailer here, and I'm actually excited about this one after I started researching a bit in terms of what Pillars of Eternity is all about, and Obsidian kind of redeeming themselves a little bit. I kind of had a little bit of a bad impression of Obsidian over the case of the last generation, kind of like Fallout New Vegas and some of the other stuff that they've put out, but Pillars of Eternity 1 was really good, and Pillars of Eternity 2 is actually looking pretty solid. So I'm looking forward to this game right here. Of course, the Nintendo Switch, they're talking about the RPG features, they're talking about doing crazy stuff like god hunting. You've got all sorts of different things that you can do, secrets, pick your companions, going out on your ship. Man, this is my Sea of Thieves, right? Because you can actually upgrade in this game. So I'm actually hyped for it. I think it's going to be a good game across all the different systems here: PS4, Xbox One, PC this May, and Nintendo Switch. Remember, the console versions are coming out later in the year, this holiday, like it stated, and the PC version is coming out very soon here, so May. So May is going to be looking pretty good because you have Dark Souls Remastered, and you also have this game as well. A lot of content to play, along with stuff like Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for the rest of the world, and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, the Switch version of that as well. And there's probably more than I'm missing because there's a lot of games coming out in May. Oh, Street Fighter as well. Yeah, Street Fighter the 30th anniversary. And then for PS4 and Xbox One, there's also that Sega Genesis Classics collection too. So a lot of stuff coming out in May. You got to pick what you want carefully. Not sure if you're going to be able to get all those games or even have the time to play all of them. So what do you guys think about Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire in terms of this features trailer? I'm thinking it's looking pretty hype here, and I can't wait to see how the Nintendo Switch version looks and runs, and portable mode and all that good stuff there, just because it's cool. It's coming to Nintendo Switch. The first one did it. Happy this one is coming over. So let me know your thoughts on this game in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the last story here. So I wanted to talk about this because finally, my brothers and sisters over there in Europe, yes, Shantae, Half-Genie Hero Ultimate Edition launches on April 27th in Europe for the Nintendo Switch, so you can pre-order to buy and get the Day 1 edition as well. And yo, this Day 1 edition comes with all sorts of stuff. This is Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. So P-Cube released Shantae, Half-Genie Hero Ultimate Edition, both physically and digitally for the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch in Europe on April 27th. The company has announced that P-Cube's kind of getting into the action here when it comes to publishing. So all launch and pre-order copies of the game will be the Day 1 edition, which includes a 30-song Risky Beats soundtrack CD and 100-page art book filled with unseen sketches of Shantae and company. Yo, that should be pretty hype too. Now let's go ahead and get into a little bit about this game if you don't know what Shantae Half-Genie Hero is all about. So this Shantae Half-Genie Hero Ultimate Edition is the complete celebration of one of Shantae's best loved adventures, bursting with digital bonus content. The Ultimate Edition contains the game itself, plus all former DLC extras, including the Pirates Queen quest, story expansion, the Friends to the End story expansion, hardcore mode, and the upcoming costume pack mode, which unleashes the Ninja Shantae, Beat Shantae, and Officer Shantae challenge modes. Now, additionally, Shantae Half-Genie Hero Ultimate Edition also contains all former backer exclusive content from the hugely successful 2013 Kickstarter campaign, enabling everybody to access the Tinkerbat transformation and color swaps. And as a final treat for fans, the Ultimate Edition contains an exclusive blue swimsuit costume not available in any other edition. In North America, Xseed Games will release Shantae Half-Genie Hero Ultimate Edition both physically and digitally for the Switch this spring. So I want to know something here. So that's only for the Switch in North America. So North America isn't getting Shantae, this whole thing on the PlayStation 4. That would be very weird. I mean, you can import, but that would be really weird. And you can always do digital if you're on PlayStation 4. But yeah, it seems like it's only coming to the Nintendo Switch here in North America. So there's other options for you. That's why it's region free if you do want a PS4 version. But yo, that Switch version is going to be hype. I'm definitely going to be picking up that day one edition. I like all this stuff. I like collector's edition, and it's not too bad on price either. I want to actually get into those challenges with the different costumes, the Ninja one and the Beat Shantae and all that. That's something that I have not done yet. I haven't played the game too much, so I need to play a little bit more of it and kind of get into it. I played the one on Nintendo Switch. I thought it was really good that they already released digitally. I think I got a review code for that or something. And I want to get this one though because it has all this cool stuff that's kind of included. I like the extra bonus costumes and the extra DLC and everything they put in there. So I'm probably going to be picking this one up. So let me know you guys' thoughts on this in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming page. Consider supporting PlayerEssence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting PlayerEssence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you for the next video. Peace.